And we're live.
We are live! Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream, and this is specifically the one where we are playing Mass Effect through with Lorena Shepard.
Yep.
Based on choices made by either the live audience or our patrons specifically.
Patrons make the big choices unless we don't want to spoil it, in which case the chat is... The people in the chat are the ones who make the choice.
Yes. Which you've all been so kind to say things like, whatever makes sense. Which has been it's very chill. So thanks for being here.
You know what I found out
while
we
it's
actually
chill.
have that we could have been used a few times?
What?
We actually have the Mass Effect 1 strategy guide.
No, I believe that.
No, I thought we got rid of it. We have it in our BioWare collection.
Oh, no, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that we forgot it.
I'm also really annoyed by the fact that we still can't update Charm.
So we can't update Charm, which... We can only be so charming at this moment. Funny story, my mother still has my Dragon Age Origins strategy guide. Because she's been meaning to play that for years, guys. Hey, Token says, Red Sand's a hell of a drug.
Yep. All right, we were going to go talk to Tali really quick, and then we were going to go do Citadel missions. Because we have a couple of those.
Thanks for starting with a joke, Token.
Yeah, we have Jaleed Spheres, we have the fan. I believe we had something with, here it is, Nasana Dantius, and I think there was something to talk to the...
Happy holidays, Everett! Thanks for joining us. We do celebrate Christmas with our family.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to.
We still have
And
two main
after
missions
this
to
is
go.
all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
All right, we did all those already. So.
I should go.
Yes, we did.
See you later.
Yeah.
Sapphy and I traded glances because it was like, wait a minute, did we skip something?
No, I just think it's just a convenient way to talk about how she appreciates you not being a space racist.
An Ashley.
Yeah, she's like, you're not Ashley, and everybody else has at least not been Ashley-ish to me, so I appreciate that. And it does mean a lot from the commander of the ship that they're
Oh, we haven't talked to Liara in a while. That's supposed to be our...
That's
supposed to be Bae.
That's our Bae, according to the patrons. So, Token goes, are you playing the entire ME series or just the first game? Well, we're going to finish the first game first. Wow, that was very eloquent.
And then see what our patrons say.
Yes.
Well, eventually we do want to do all of them.
Yes.
But they may want to take a break.
Yeah, we might do something a little smaller in between. Hey, Bae.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
I don't remember if we did this one already. I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. Okay. Mystic was like looking at me very concerned.
Because, of course, I've heard this 20 times already in my life.
So is that how many times you've romanced Lyra right now?
No, but this is the... No, honestly, I think I romanced her twice.
Generality asks, is she saying the Asari are descended from Twi'leks? Maybe?
I mean, BioWare's game before this one was Jade Empire, and before that one was KOTOR.
I mean, like, yeah, the head thing. Yeah, it makes sense.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It's this sounds like a pickup line. I'm sorry, just the way it's like, girl, I'm gonna rock your world so much. Our souls are gonna intertwine. Our memories will be one. You won't even know where we begin or end, girl.
You Asari can live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner grows old and dies?
Some unions are a single encounter between two willing individuals. But there are cases where an Asari and her partner choose to remain together. When that happens, we do not focus on the inevitable loss. Instead, we enjoy the time we are given. And even after a partner has passed on, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I'm going to read some of the chat before you
Okay.
continue. Generality goes, oh, wait, no, they're Vulcans.
No Ponfar, though, and no men.
Token, noting the pun, goes, rapturous hole. Ha! Yes, I agree, as you could probably tell from my jokes earlier. Everett goes, I guess we should acknowledge Cyan's non-step of creating a Steam profile for the Riven release without listing an actual date.
I'm sorry, what?
Cyan's non-step of creating a Steam profile for the Riven release without listing an actual date, which Generality says that's not an unusual thing for a developer to do.
No, it's not. I did see we'll take a small detour here. I did see a write-up on the Riven
Oh, I haven't read that yet.
remake.
You sent it to me, yeah.
And I am intrigued. It sounds like they're the person who was playing it
Yeah.
for the write-up, the reporter, said that it felt like the old game they knew, and yet there were so many new things that it felt they got lost. Like,
Oh,
it felt
interesting.
brand new at the same time because
that's nice.
Cyan went back and was like, yeah, that did make sense when we did that. Let's fix that.
And Riven was a pretty well-produced game for the
Yeah.
time. So, all right, but let's get back to Bay.
So, yeah, we're gonna dive right into this. That sounded wrong after the whole rapturous hole thing.
Girl.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I forgot the quote-unquote virginity aspect of it, too. Gosh, this is so stereotypical Western male fantasy driven. Like, whoa.
The sexy race that is entirely female, yeah, no, I couldn't see that coming at all.
Oh, but she did. Oh.
Oh, boy.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
We literally met
Days ago?
days ago.
Days ago.
She is only interested in Shepard because Shepard's brain is a puzzle with a Prothean
Yes.
artifact in it.
Toka goes, Liara wants that hot chef soup. Well, there is literally.
There's
an argument for that. We're literally just soup.
I like the relationships in video games. Very, very rarely are the romances and the sex done well. I've never found a single game that does it well.
What about, okay, so Baldur's Gate 3, never not finished it yet. But I've gotten to almost the end of Act 2. Don't spoil anything for me, guys. My character's romancing Gale. I thought that was it's pretty well structured so far.
I was gonna say Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the few that I've been like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah, it feels really cute. And
I just can't write romance anyway.
And
so.
Well, yeah, and I will say this. I also liked the Dragon Age Inquisition romances the way they were written, except for Blackwall. And I will say...
Wait. Am I missing something with
Blackwall? You sleep with him and then he just leaves. And, like, yes, it makes sense for what the character is, but it's just like...
Okay. Do you want... I'll give you... If we're going to talk BioWare romances, I'll give you Blackwall versus Jacob.
No, Jacob's the worst. I was going to say Mass Effect gets better with 2 and 3, and they really, like... First of all, if we stick with Liara, if the patrons decide to stick with Liara to Mass Effect 2, that's probably one of the most rewarding Mass Effect 2 romances. And then in Mass Effect 3, if you have anybody who was a character, not even someone you could romance the whole time, but you as a character the whole time, those are the most rewarding. If you've got anybody who you could romance between, only starting in 2 or only starting in 3, it's not nearly as rewarding. My only headcanon one that I think could be just as rewarding is if you try to romance Samara, who keeps telling you no in Mass Effect 2. But and you guys will figure out why later, but anyway, it's just
so, anyway,
Everett goes, interspecies romance is such an odd concept for me. I'm reading a book that's all about that, right? Well, not all about that, but all about... Never mind. No, it's not actually about that, but it makes you think of it. Like,
I think the difference is you have to look at it... How do I couch this? I think the way they approach it, and this is going to sound really weird, is since you are all the same level of sentience...
Yeah.
And we're not talking procreation, at least, like, with the Asari, it's kind of weird. I think they do talk about, with, like, other characters, they don't talk about procreation.
No, it's just for fun, really.
That it's just, since you're the same level of sentience, it's just a human with different
parts. Different anatomy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's literally, like, if you do the Garrus romance, it's just like, my bro is now my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it goes.
It's all, like, it's all weird.
It's all
weird. It's all cringe. Yeah.
I think, well, the thing I appreciate about the Garrus romance is that it leans into the cringe of it. Like, it's just weird. And the Tali romance does, too. It leans into, like, this should not be happening, but okay.
Yeah,
you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, there's Morton in the background having a salve for everything.
Anyway, we're getting way off topic. We're spoiling the timeline for people who haven't played 2 and 3, so we're just going to continue on
here.
It's
only the romances. It's only the romances.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we've done it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We should talk about something else other than this. Bye.
Bye. Everett goes, to boldly go to places that are the equivalent of where we've already been. Yes.
It's where we've been adjacent.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... Since the 60s, we've had, even though he didn't do it a lot on Star Trek, Kirk romanced an Orion. Like,
Kirk romanced aliens in general.
Most of them looked very human, but...
Yes. Well, and these look very human. I feel like if we were to find a genuine...
Hello, Wall.
genuine aliens in space, this is not gonna be as much of a thing, unless it's like, well, we took humans and we cloned them and then we had them evolve on a planet all the way over.
No,
which is not anything that we know.
the
is
aliens
happening.
in space. So we're gonna spoil a little bit here. Patrons will hear this tomorrow. Our next episode,
Oh, sorry about this. Yes.
is going to be on Subnautica,
Yes.
which has aliens in it, and those are not human aliens.
No. There's
I
no.
mean, the precursors,
Me.
kind of. We never see one, but
Yeah, we never see one,
the
so we can't confirm.
the sea dragons and stuff, like it's all fish.
Fish or whale
Yeah.
analogous.
And we
really.
have, and Mass Effect has a non-humanoid fish-based alien in the Hanar. So
Yes. Oh, the Hanar.
anyway, let's get to.
Message coming in.
Oh, dang it!
Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
That was weird. The audio balancing changed halfway
Oh,
through.
Yeah, I just realized that too. It went through the same. If you guys are listening,
That's
on
the game.
headphones like
That's
we
not
are, yeah.
us. That's the game.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, that happened.
Citadel. I love how all of this stuff is over here, and the
Sort of
Citadel's way over
surviving
here.
the awkward romance with us.
Oh, romance and sex in games is just sometimes, most of the time, is just the
It could be
worst.
pretty cringe. It could be pretty.
I hate them. I don't like playing them. I'm gonna hate playing them in this.
Yeah. I will say.
Also, like the people who play these games for the sex or the romance,
don't do that.
you have the internet.
Don't
just
do that.
yeah.
They literally actually made actual Fornax magazines out there for you.
So for those who don't know, Fornex is a adult magazine, quote unquote,
that is found in the Mass Effect
in Mass
universe,
Effect,
yeah.
I think you can buy it in Mass Effect 2. You can buy.
Yes,
you can't
you-
look at it, but you can purchase one.
You hear about it somewhere in one.
Yeah. So after today's episode, we're going to do a poll on whether we go to Vermeer or Pharos next.
Yeah.
Unless we get a bunch of quests to go do. But we're here to go talk to Nascena Dantius and do all the other stuff.
Citadel chores. Yeah.
That is not the exit.
Did anybody get any cool, like, for anybody who does celebrate Christmas or any other present exchanging holidays that have already happened, you get any cool video games? Let me know in the chat. I want to talk about them. You got to bring your girlfriend now.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I find it funny.
Team Girl Squad, go.
Da, 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 da,
It's not
da.
Team Girl Squad. It's Teen Girl Squad, like the actual show. Like I think that was a show or something, right?
It was a joke thing by Strong Bad.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow, we are.
We are old. We
Ask
are
your
aging.
your parents.
Nah, I'm not sure.
Actually,
if
kids shouldn't be watching this anyway. So
No.
that is dating us though. Strong bad.
Trogdor
Equalizing
was.
interior
Sorry.
pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I kind of missed this part from.
Yeah.
The commanding
the later
officer
games.
is ashore. Exo Presley
Token
has the
goes
deck.
waiting for a game that features sentient alien race of buff, highly attractive, all-male King Kong ding-dong bipeds, just to piss off a certain segment of gamer nerds that take umbrage with that.
Wait. Say again. Say again
A
so I can hear.
sentient alien race of buff, highly attractive, all-male King Kong ding-dong bipeds.
King.
I'm here for the Planet of the Himbos token. I want this. I would play this game,
Oh.
unironically.
How have we have not taken Tali?
How dare you neglect Tali?
Which means their inventory might be also kind of screwed. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, we've got so many chores. Citadel chores, inventory chores.
Oh, we did give her the new armor, I think. Yeah.
Yes, well, this is when we were on the pink spree
Yeah.
for a bit. I would be here for that horrible conversation with the King Kong ding dong bipeds. Token, put that on a T-shirt and sell it. You know that somebody would wear that. I'm waiting for my... I would wear that to a convention. I am waiting for my planet that features a sentient alien race of buff, highly attractive, all-male King Kong Ding Dong pipeds. I want you to make that. If you send me the link, I will buy it.
What? Hello?
Alliance
There we go.
As long as it's not,
reported
like,
a dangerous
too much.
cult controlled
Oh.
by a former Alliance
Oh.
officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's weird how they're staggered in the back. But maybe it's not weird?
Maybe they're trying to make it more realistic. Maybe
Yeah.
it just made sense with the way the animation loads. I don't know.
Actually, where do we have to go? Let's go talk to Nasana Dantius. Did we meet with her?
Yeah. Oh, that was the one on the Garrus mission? Or are we talking about something else? I'm sorry.
Speak with her at the Embassy Lounge.
No, I don't know if we talked to her.
But then it's head to... I don't remember talking to her at all.
I thought we did. Is that the one?
That's the one on the Presidium. I don't remember talking to her at all.
Presidium. There was a burial request thing?
Presidium
It was
technicians
part
are
of
struggling
like
to
she's
understand
in
why
that
the
bar,
computer
but I think she
system
told us to
catastrophically overloaded
buzz off.
recently. Technicians are reportedly
I
unsure
don't
of
remember
what
actually
caused
having
the
a conversation
malfunction
with her
or
about
even
what
the
to
system
do.
was originally
Might
designed
have
to
been all
do.
the talking you needed to do.
CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
I mean, yeah, worst comes to worst, we just need to go back and talk to her again. But
Yeah.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Her message was literally, come talk to me. But the quest, I guess the quest might have glitched because we had
Yeah.
already talked to her.
yeah, probably.
So,
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with
Little
her
bit of-
voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Okay.
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
that chair looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does. Most of them do. Tripping up on your keys there, Mystic?
No, still irritated that we can't upgrade charm.
We want all the charm we can.
Oh, right. Speaking of terrible sex scenes.
Are we supposed to go to what's-her-face's place?
Yeah, we have to talk to the consort.
Let's talk.
Actually,
to
is that a
the
quest, or did we turn that one down?
I don't think we turned it. I don't think we turned it down.
Maybe we didn't even get it.
Not a gun. That's okay.
You know, I don't think it's an actual quest, and maybe it is. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll keep our eyes out for consorty. Token goes time for some blue strange. Oh my gosh. This is the thirstiest of live streams we've done.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation.
Keepers are just rearranging people's offices.
Really?
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Oh, there it is.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
There's a...
What?
Just a waiting room for all the people who are into the consort. This is just hilarious.
You think this would look different?
No, it's repurposed space. Token goes, that blue Buddha!
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
That's fascinating. You wanted to meet with the commander.
Yes, I did. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
God!
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Oh.
This meeting could have been a memo.
This meeting could have been an email. But if it was just an email, Mystic, she wouldn't have rubbed her cheek against yours.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect at first.
I went very often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since this.
I'm hoping the next stream is not nearly as thirsty. Well, I mean, the next stream next week Thursday is Subnautica, so you can't be thirsty with that.
Oh, whoop, nope, Coruscant's that way.
Everett goes, Septimus is basically an actual Roman name. They do that with the Turians a lot. There's a lot of reference to Roman names and structure. I think
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
I guess if the shoe fits. I don't know. I don't know if that's it.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
There's a quest with her. That's the only reason I was checking on her.
Okay.
That's Harkin. There he is. Out of the way, Tali.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
If you feel this way, General, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Oh, there we go.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It would be more productive than sitting here.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Do you know your jaw clips out of your head?
Everett goes to boldly go to places with the same names. I mean, we started with Eden Prime, so, you know.
Yeah.
Generality goes, this whole situation at its core is extremely juvenile. I agree.
Humans be that way, yo.
Well, aliens, apparently. Blue Lady doesn't like me anymore, so
To quote Spock,
she's a tattle.
sorry, to quote Kirk, everybody's human.
I don't like that phrase, though.
Spock did find it insulting.
Yeah, of course he did. It reminds me of it's Star Trek 5. It's like when they said, like it was. Yeah, is this? No, it's not 5. It's 6. Where he goes like everybody's entitled to inalienable human rights, even the name, human rights. Like that's the problem. Like you have to be inclusive if you're gonna try to be inclusive. Find a better phrase for it. Token goes, nothing more annoying than a spoiled adult that never learned how to handle rejection on a healthy manner. Tell me about it. Seriously.
Hey, slow bro. Found this.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Slow bro? This chat's getting me a little punchy.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Actually, we have proof. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed. anyone can discover my secret.
I want to know, but I also don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know. It's his Hello Kitty collection. I don't know.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
Oh, these two.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Oh,
And
we just want to update our charm.
I even saw a thing saying Paragon +2. So we just need to get a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
How'd we miss? Oh, right. We didn't have the thing when you. All right, let's go talk
this
to.
consort. I mean, she must be the best at like intermingling memories and stuff. However it goes with them, because she is pulling some strings here. Ever goes. Why are we walking around encouraging people to be nicer?
It's kind of.
Well, first of all, we're trying to update our charm. There's
Yeah.
that's a big part of it for us on a gameplay level. Second of all, everybody was like blue booty when this came out. Remember there were like news segments about
There were news segments because
the romance options here. Oh no. Literally, you can be like an ethereal tangle of knots with a character in Baldur's Gate 3 in a way that's just comical. Ooh, the shuddering in their boots. And this
Hey.
was
What a long time ago.
She moved.
I barely
She was over there
remember.
before.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt calm.
It's just weird because characters don't tend to move in this game.
No, they don't.
Many of us have felt the same calling, though you are the first of your kind to respond to it. Really? I hadn't seen it. But I no doubt you were just
Oh, we get to just walk up to her.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words.
Okay.
An affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I wish we could say that's it, but no, that is not on brand.
That is not on brand for this shepherd, no.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Well, thanks for your strength, I guess. Ever goes, it was really tough. I walked up to him in a bar and told him to change his attitude, and he said okay.
You could have done this yourself.
Yeah.
This whole thing could have been one email.
This could have been an email. This could have been a live journal post even. Like, heck. Token goes, phone news couldn't stop, quote-unquote, reporting on the quote-unquote sex scenes when Mass Effect premiered. These scenes are so shadowy, guys. I swear. Like, I think about the stuff that's in video games now, and I'm like, oh, man. Generality goes, what is it? A small trinket, I just told you. Now, I love Critical Role, so you say a small trinket, and I'm like, is it a teddy bear?
So, I do know where to go for the trinket if we wanted to go do that and then do the thing with Nasana.
Got a moment,
I think if we could do it in 20 minutes, why not?
Hello, Spectre.
Oh, no.
I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Is she glitching with every line?
Yeah, there's been some other line glitches. I thought it was just the stream, but...
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
For some reason, every time I talk to this character, I always feel like I'm talking to Janeway.
I know, I was getting that sense too.
I'm going to leave it to chat on this one. Paragon option says we're not going to do it, but the gray middle ground will do it, so...
Okay. Are we doing this mission from Helena Blake, or are we not? Meanwhile, in the chat, generally asks, did you roll a D100 on the table of small trinkets? And Everett goes, also, please save me from my shirt. It's always digging into my chin. I have never understood that design from the OG game. I think they got rid of it in the next game. Like, we didn't have the mismatched neck chin thing.
I don't know. I know that a lot of this is done, because modding Skyrim, you learn a little bit about how this is done.
Okay.
But the head and neck are one model.
Okay.
And then the body is another. So...
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why there's like neck seam mods and stuff for different body types and everything.
Ah, okay. All right.
I'm going to give it just another few seconds, and then we're going to say we won't do it.
Okay. Okay. Helena Blake. Blah, blah. Helena Blake. Excuse me, not blank. Yes or no? Ever goes, is investigate an imperative to say or something that you would do? Now, investigate means you're going to have asking for more questions. Token goes, go with, I could charge you.
Okay.
There we go.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Okay.
That's all the investigation, all the info you get.
All right, should we do it yes or no, guys? I feel like doing the Jeopardy music, but that feels so cliche.
It's a little cliche.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to measure time, but other than that, it's super cliche. Everett goes, I'm leaning toward no.
Everett is a patron, so.
Any other patrons? Just speak now, forever hold your peace. Sorry, patrons. Okay, wait. Token goes, yeah. Token goes, yeah. I guess you could do it.
I do not believe Token is a patron. If I am wrong, please correct me. But
and yeah, and then it's a split vote.
We should say in the future, if we start getting more people, that patrons are worth 2 votes.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
When we start getting more people.
My fear is that we'll still have ties, and that it's still going to be good. Everett goes, insert discussion of the rise and fall Mayim Biak.
Mayambolic.
Mayambolic. Wow, I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with no in that case.
Okay.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so that was a big nothing burger. We still get the info no matter what.
She
But we get a
forces
ton
it
of
on us.
Paragon for it, though.
Okay, we get Paragon for basically saying no.
Yeah. All right. So let's go do the other 2 things. Is it wards for the dock? No, but we have to go to CSEC anyway.
CSEC. Gotta love CSEC.
I just say you can't just go to the Normandy. You have to go to here, go to the dock.
Yeah.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
It's a cover-up.
Cover up the murder of a man, yeah, that's the way the story's gonna go. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know. I might be a little loopy. It's getting close to 10 o'clock.
Decontamination in progress.
Alright, let's go do the trinket and then go take care of rescuing Nisana Dantius'
Log.
sister.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Actually, where is the...
Everett goes, didn't we meet a journalist a while back? I think we got interviewed by a journalist, right? Yeah.
We have to do some corruption thing on the Citadel too, but we can come back for that next time. Artemis Tau, Mass Science System Artemis Tau. Okay.
How many video games are you planning to play in 2024, guys? I was able to, according to Steam, I'd not finish, but play 5. So I'd like to at least get there. And now that my brother just messaged me that he's gotten down the Stardew Valley rabbit hole. So I might have to go back into that. Mystic's shaking his head like there's something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh. No, something else.
Oh.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
I love how beautiful it looks, even though it immediately says warning, toxic.
Yeah.
If only, like, Tinder profiles did that too. Token goes, I'm broke, so no gaming for me. Goddamned student loans. I'm so sorry. I feel your pain. I got my own as well. I only did undergrad, but
oh, we can get both these done here. Nice.
Ooh, we've got a twofer.
Well, the one we just got.
I'm gonna warn everybody that I may have to skedaddle. Little buddy is moving. Not sure if it's actually Generally goes, I'll probably be sated with Baldur's Gate 3, Talos Principle 2, and Horizon Forbidden West. We're gonna have to cover Horizon Forbidden West at some point soon.
Oh, you can just hear more about Ted Ferrer, I bet. Sapphy's favorite person.
Stop with your lies. Your blasphemy. He came up in the last episode.
I think Ted Ferrer has come up the most of any character aside from Atris.
That's how much I hate him. Ted Ferrer. I hate Ted Ferrer as much as you love Atris. That's essentially what we're just determining here. Generality goes, you actually covered part of Pharaoh's role in that game in the Zero Dawn episode. Yeah, we did cover part of it, yeah. But we still have to, we didn't go over the main character story within Forbidden West. We just went through like a lot of the precursor stuff. Alloy, that's her name. Can he frog her today? Yes! I'm so proud of you.
Examining this strange protein artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. This would be a cutscene in later games.
Yeah, this is what they would actually animate this in the future.
Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You're alone in the forest, though you're not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later and find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. I love how that could easily be replaced with names.
This totally should have been a cutscene. Like, I'm really mad that you have to read, like, a whole book right now.
You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it.
That is so disappointing.
And it's such a out of the way.
Yes.
You have to do the consort quest. You have to come to this planet, find an anomaly.
You have to go to the planet, find the anomaly after you've done the consort quest.
And
which you only get for being like, hey, what's going on here with this consort?
Yeah. And then you have to actually care about what the diplomats are saying and everything.
Yeah.
You don't get that unless you talk to the Elcor diplomat.
Yeah.
At least I don't think you do.
Yeah.
And the second you get here, they give you a more tantalizing thing to go look at. A Geth mission.
Yeah. Generality goes, congrats, you successfully frog. I'm so mad. They should have done more with that idea.
Alright. Next one is...
This is, BioWare does this. They'll say an idea, and it's really cool in the moment. And then if you write like me, you're like, but wait, you really should have expanded on this. It's just like when Corypheus says, I went to the Throne of the Maker, and I saw it empty. And I'm like, wait, what did you see? Was it truly empty? What are you talking about? Give me more. I want more.
If there's no one there, why is there a throne?
Yeah. Like, is that metaphorical? Is that physical? Like, did the Maker actually leave us? What's going on here?
We'll get into that series. I mean, Sapphy's doing that for her Let's Play, but...
The Let's Play that's on pause because I'm writing a fantasy story, guys. So my New Year's resolution is to be self-published author. I'll keep you guys posted, obviously. Oh no.
What are they?
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Those are like dead versions of those little like...
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
This will not be easy.
F you, fetch quest. I just lived through the life of a Cro-Magnon.
I don't remember which one it is.
Generally goes one of those space monkeys.
Whoops.
Better than those sea monkeys, huh? Excuse me if you hear the buzz of my phone. It's just everybody responding back to the memes I send them because that's how I show my love. It generally goes just like in The Dig, making trouble for everyone. That's true, space monkeys, making trouble for everyone. Gosh, what a callback, Generality. That was what, episode 8?
Not even 7, I think.
7. You have to click on search on every...
Now I remember which one it is, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the clue? Which one has it? Does one have, like, a certain, like, gate?
Yeah, you notice they don't do this in the later games. There's none of this type of stuff.
The things where people gave up probably in the middle of it.
That it? Okay.
Generally goes, there are a lot of times I get No Man's Sky vibes from this game, and it's never been stronger than right now. Yeah, I think Mass Effect resembles that remark. Did we get it?
No, I'm just trying to see where they are.
Oh. Did we check all of those space monkeys? There's other groups of space monkeys we have to check?
I'm going to gamble on this one because that's listed differently on the wiki.
Oh my god.
And I don't want to sit here going to each individual one.
Right, like, come on, Fetch Quest, really? At least it's not randomly generated. Jeez. Generally goes, well, now this is starting to feel more like Spore. Ooh. Spore, I remember when it came out, I was excited for it, and then it turned out it was just like a nothing burger.
They tried to be too many different games is the problem.
It was a really cool concept, though. Excuse me as I yawn into the microphone. I'm sorry, guys.
So the reason I'm going to this one is the wiki labels this as mineshaft with monkeys.
Rather than the other ones
Just
that are
groups of
grouped
monkeys.
together, yeah. You have to go to a mine shaft that has space monkeys. Like, this feels...
I mean, this is a game that has a cow that takes your money, so...
I was gonna say, this feels so asinine. Space monkey.
If it's not in here, we'll get it next stream.
Yeah.
'Cause
Generally goes, I was buzzing for Spore. I used to spend my days watching development diary videos and sketching the creatures I wanted to make. Then it came out. Generally goes, Spore has lore too. Uh-oh, little buddy.
I'm honestly just expecting this thing to be in, like, the deepest part of the cave.
Deep in a cave, searching the monkeys for modules sounds like a euphemism. Evergo's little buddy has been a pretty good sleeper recently. During the stream? Mostly.
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
Well, thanks for checking the wiki there, Mystic. Otherwise, we would have been disappointed. Oh!
Actually.
Getting tired and I told myself I'd wrap presents after this for our second part of Christmas. Long story, I'm not going to get into it. I'm tired of fading. Evergo's, was that a walking monkey skeleton? Possibly? Or a drone?
I think we're done here.
I'm so glad I checked the wiki.
Yeah, me too. This was gonna take forever.
Where's the car?
Where did I park? Did I get it validated?
Alright, so next time we'll do Nasana Dantius and then go back to the Citadel to finish up the other quests.
Yeah. Generally goes, these lots aren't labeled. Dang it! Isn't that always the way? So, now Mystic, do you still want to put up a poll for the for between?
I will put up a poll just in case we have the time to go and do one of them.
Or start one
or
of
start,
them.
Start one of them. We're not going to be able to finish one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be next time. Well,
is-
next time we'll be doing Subnautica, but...
Yeah, next Thursday, 9 p.m., first hour of Subnautica.
Yep.
Which has got some interesting stuff going on in it. And Subnautica's episode will release to patrons tomorrow, to the public on Saturday. And we appreciate your support. Oh, wasn't there a bonus episode that was going to get...
Yep, that's going to go up in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I'm going to hold them to it, guys.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks so much. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.